Welcome to Blue Stars High Secondary School students. This is the class for 8th standard social science. The lesson to from trade to territory. Okay. Yes. Already we saw the introduction class and videos also about the trade to territory. Some was used to see. Okay. Before going to we start the class, shall we recall the points? The need for new areas for trading led to discovery and establishment of colonies. Vasco da Gama discovered the sea route to India in 1498. The royal charter could not prevent other European powers from entering eastern markets. The Portuguese made base at Goa in the 16th century, and by 17th century French and Dutch arrived. All of them wanted to trade in cotton, silk, pepper and other spices. First English factory was established on the banks of river Hooghly in 1651. By 1696, fort was built around it. They got zamindari right of three villages, including Calcutta. Calcutta is a nothing but Calcutta. Okay, British used to say like that. Yes, Farman of free trade was acquired from Aurangzeb for the company. The company officials were also carrying on their private trade. After the death of Aurangzeb, the Bengal Nawabs refused to grant concessions to the company. The company helped Siraj Dowlah's rebels like Mir Jafar. Bengal was acquired by the British after the battles of Plassey in 1757 and the Buxar 1764. Company officials amassed wealth and lived like Nawabs in England. Company resorted to direct military section in some cases like in Mysore. Mysore was ruled by Hyder Ali and after some is Tippu Sultan. After that is son Tippu Sultan. They stopped the export of sandalwood, pepper, etc. After four Mysore wars and defeating and killing Tipu Sultan at Srirangapatnam, British captured Mysore. Marathas were defeated in a series of wars. Under the policy of territorial expansion, company introduced subsidiary alliance in 1848. Lord Dalhousie introduced doctrine of lapse. British established a uniform administration with presidencies and trained the army. These are the points we recall. We saw that. Okay. Yes, now we are going to see some question answers. That means the 3 marks and 5 marks part. Okay, these are the topics. Under these topics only we are going to see the question answers. Okay, already we saw the 1 mark and 2 marks part. Okay, yes, these are the parts of 3 marks. Yes, first one, East India Company acquire character. Then, when did the East India Company acquire a character from the England ruler? What did this mean? What is the meaning of this? Now we are going to see that only. Okay, yes. Shall I read the answer? Yes. In 1600, the East India Company acquired a character from the ruler of England. Second point, the Queen Elizabeth granted a right to trade with the East. This meant that no other trading group in England could compete with British. Second point, Mir Jafar. Mir Jafar was Sirajud-Dowlah's commander who sided with the British in Battle of Plassey and did not fight. He was made the Nawab of Bengal and acted as a puppet from British. Defeat at Plassey. This is the third topic. Under this topic, we are going to see the question answer part. Already you are going to get a PDF. In the PDF side, you have to open that PDF and see all the question answers. Okay, yes. What happened after the defeat at Plassey? After the defeat at Plassey, Sirajud-Dowlah was assassinated. Mir Jafar was made the Nawab. The company expressed unwillingness to take over the responsibility of administration. Yes. What were the result of the Battle of Buxar? Our next topic is Battle of Buxar. Mir Kazim was defeated at the Battle of Buxar. The new Nawab, Mir Jafar, had to pay every month to the British. The company had a right to trade freely. Next topic is company officials become Nawab. How did the company officials become Nawab? Many of the company officials came from humble backgrounds and their uppermost desire was to earn enough in India and return to Britain and lead a comfortable life. Why did Robert Clive commit suicide? This is the last topic. Okay, yes. After the defeat in the War of Nawabs were forced to give a land and huge amount of money as personal gifts to company officials. Robert Clive also have huge money from Nawabs. London Parliament took notice of this wealth and asked questions about this. Robert Clive did not answer for any questions. Okay, he is unable to give the answers. So he committed suicide in 1774. There are 6 3 marks part we already see now. Okay, yes, these are the topics. Can I read once again the topics? East India Company acquired character, Mir Jafar, defeat at Plassey, results of Buxar, company officials became Nawab, then Robert Clive commits suicide. Under these topics only we are going to read the 3 marks. Now we are going to see the topics of 5 marks. Yes. Yes. These are the topics for 5 marks. Yes. Presidencies, Supreme Head, System of Justice, Courts, Laws, Supreme Court, Law and Order. Then the conclusion. These are the 7 parts are there. Okay, shall I read? Describe the administration of Warren Hastings. Now we are going to see the administration method of Warren Hastings. Yes. Presidencies. First topic is presidencies. Warren Hastings divided the British territories in the administrative units called presidencies. They are Bombay, Calcutta and Madras. These are the presidencies. Okay. Next, Supreme Head. The presidencies were ruled by the governor. The Supreme Head was a Governor General. Supreme Head was Governor General. Next topic is System of Justice. The new system of justice was established. There is a new system of justice was established. Next, courts. Each district had 2 courts. They are criminal and civil. There are 2 types of courts. Now we are following, no, we are borrowed that system from British only. Okay. We have to accept that British are the well known and very good administrators. Few things we are going to learn from them. Okay. Yes. Next topic is laws. To bring uniformity, Hindu and Muslim laws were complied. To bring uniformity, the laws for Muslims and Hindus were practiced. Next, Supreme Court. Under the Regulating Act of 1773, Supreme Court was established. Under the Regulating Act of 1773, Supreme Court was established. Then last, law and order, that is also the conclusion. Okay. Collector was the main administrator. He collected revenue and maintained law and order. Collector was a main administrator. He collected revenue and maintained law and order. Okay. These are the points we are going to see now. Yes. Shall I ask some questions under the first topic? Yes. What are the presidencies I mentioned? How many presidencies are there? There are 3. They are Bombay, Calcutta and Madras. Yes. What is the new system? In whose period the new system of British? This is the system of justice. This is the system of justice. Okay. Who is the supreme head? Governor. Governor General. Okay. Presidencies were ruled by governor. Supreme head is a Governor General. How many courts are there? There are 2 courts. What are they? They are criminal and civil. Okay. Laws for whose? Uniformity laws was practiced for whose? For Hindus and Muslims. Okay. Next topic. Under the which act Supreme Court was established? Under the Regulating Act. In which year? 1773. Okay. Who was the main administrator during the administration of Warren Hastings? Yes. Collector was the main administrator. He wants to collect the revenue and maintain law and order. Collector have to maintain the law and order. Yes, this is the first 5 mark part for you. These are the topics for 5 marks. Yes. This is the topics for second 5 mark. Yes. 5 mark number 2. Yes. What are the topics? Doctrine of lapse, features of this policy, annexation of kingdoms, awareness of this policy, paved the way of adoption of a child, then free from Nawab. These are the points we are going to discuss in this class. Okay. Yes. Shall we? Based on these points, topics, shall we see the question? What is the question related to these points? Yes. Explain main features of the doctrine of lapse. Now we are going to see about the doctrine of lapse. If an Indian ruler died without a male heir, his kingdom would lapse. It would become a part of a British. Already we saw about that. Doctrine of lapse. If an Indian ruler died without a male heir, his kingdom would lapse. It would become the part of a British. British அப்படித்தான் ஆண் வாரிசு இல்லாத பகுதிகளெல்லாம் அவங்க பகுதியாக ஏற்றுக்கிட்டாங்க இல்லைங்களா? அவங்களே அதை எடுத்துக்கிட்டாங்க. அதுதான் டாக்ட்ரின் ஆஃப் லேப்ஸ். செகண்ட் ஒன், ஃபீச்சர்ஸ் ஆஃப் திஸ் பாலிசி. The final wave of annexation of territories occurred under Lord Dalhousie from 1848 to 1856. Yes. Next, what are the places annexed by the kingdom? Annexation of kingdoms, that only we are going to see. The company annexed several kingdoms. They are Satara, Champalpur, Udaipur, Nagpur and Jhansi. What are the annexation kingdoms? The company annexed several kingdoms. They are Satara, Champalpur, Udaipur, Nagpur and Jhansi. Next point is awareness of this policy. Some Indian ruler, this policy mentioned about doctrine of lapse. Okay. Some Indian rulers were disliked this policy. They wanted to protect their kingdoms from British. Some rulers, those who dislike the policy, those who are not have a male heir. Okay, ஆண் வாரிசு இல்லாத மன்னர்கள் இந்த பாலிசியை விரும்பவில்லை. Okay, so they want to protect their kingdoms from British. Yes. Next one, paved the way of adoption of a child. This policy paved the way of adopt a child for the sake of their kingdom. ஸோ அவங்க என்ன பண்ணிக்கிட்டாங்க, ஆண் வாரிசு இல்லாததுனால ஆண் வாரிசு அடாப்ஷன். வாட்ஸ் த மீனிங் ஆஃப் தட்? அடாப்ட் மீன்ஸ் தத்து எடுத்துக்கிறதுன்னு சொல்கிறோம் இல்லைங்களா, அதுதான். This policy paved the way of adopt a child for the sake of the kingdoms, free from Nawab. At last, the company also annexed out in 1856. The British argued that they have to pay duty. Last, free from Nawabs. At last, the company also annexed out in 1856. The British argued that they have to pay duty to take over out in order to free the people from the misgovernment of Nawabs. From the misgovernment of Nawabs. These are the points of second 5-mark part. Okay, shall I ask some questions? What is the meaning of doctrine of lapse? What's the meaning of doctrine of lapse? If an Indian ruler died without the male heir, his kingdom would lapse. It would become a part of a British. This is called doctrine of lapse. Okay, என்ன awareness? doctrine of lapse படி என்ன awareness மக்கள்கிட்ட வந்துச்சு? awareness of this policy. Some Indian rulers were disliked this policy. So, they want to protect the kingdoms from British. இதுக்கு முன்னாடி அவர்கள் அவங்களுடைய கண்ட்ரியை ரொம்ப ப்ரொடெக்ட் பண்ணணும், அந்த அளவுக்கு ப்ரொடெக்ட் பண்ணணும்னு நினச்சதில்ல. இந்த பாலிசி வந்ததுனால they got an awareness about their territory and a kingdom. Okay. Which paved the way of adoption of a child? The doctrine of lapse policy of Lord Dalhousie paved the way of adoption of a child. Okay. Now, free from Nawab. At last, the company also annexed out in 1856. The British argued that they have to pay the duty to take over out in order to free the people from the misgovernment of the Nawab. அவங்களுடைய கிங்டமையும் மக்களையும் காப்பாற்றுறதுக்காக they have to pay some amount to British. The kings were ready to pay that duty. Yes. Now we are going to see the map. Okay. In your textbook, if you have a textbook, take a page number 20. There are 3 maps are given. Yes. Some places I highlighted here that you are going to mark in your map. This is the map of India 1797. Next one. This is the map of India in 1887. 1857 map. Yes. Here I highlighted Mysore, Benares and Delhi. In this map, Bombay, Madras and Calcutta. What are they? These are the presidencies of British. Yes. This is the another map for you. Here I highlighted all the points you have to already. Previous 2 maps I highlighted. Just this is the map for 1840. Yes. In your page number 20. In your textbook, these are the maps for you. Okay. These are parts of India were not under British rules. Okay, just I want to show the what are the presidencies. Presidencies means nothing but the Calcutta, Bombay and Chennai, Delhi, like that. Yes. What are the topics we used to say in the 5-mark part, children? First 5-mark part, what is the question? Explain main features of the doctrine of lapse. That is the second 5-mark. Yeah. First 5-mark. Describe the administration of Warren Hastings. The points are presidencies, supreme head, system of justice, courts, laws, Supreme Court, law and order. That's all. Yes. Second one. What is the question? Explain the main features of the doctrine of lapse. Points are doctrine of lapse, features of this policy, annexation of kingdoms, awareness of this policy, pave the way of the adoption of a child, then free from Nawab. Yes, I hope all of you understood this lesson well. Okay, watch the video well, then observe the words what I told in the PDF part. Some question answers I'll read out, then meanings, and already we saw meanings and D words. So while you are writing the classwork, write neatly, write the map, mark the places and keep the map in the classwork itself. Yes. Shall I read the meanings again? Paramount, supreme power, மிகப்பெரிய சக்தி. Nababs, a symbol of power and authority, அரசின் அங்கீகாரம் பெற்றவர்கள். Subedas, chiefs of the provinces, நகரின் முக்கியமான தலைவர்கள். Character, official order, அரசாங்க உத்தரவு. Then European residence, a place for British, ஆங்கிலேயர்கள் தங்கும் பகுதி. These are the meanings. Then D words part already I'll give last class itself. Okay, yes. There are 3 parts of 1 marks are there. In first part, there are 5. Choose the correct answers. Second one, year and event. Shall I recall the year and event again? Yes. In 1774, this is the year. Now I am going to tell the event for you. Robert Clive committed suicide. Then Tipu Sultan stopped the export of sandalwood. Now only you saw, no? Yes. Tipu Sultan stopped the export 1785. The first English factory was set up in when? 1761. The third battle of Panipat was fought in 1761. The new system of justice was set up in 1772. Yes, this is the year and event part for you. Then 5 true or false are there. Then 2 marks, there are 6 2 marks are there. Then again 6 3 marks for part. Then 2 5 marks plus a map. Okay, yes, I hope all of you understood this lesson well. Okay, while you are writing the classwork, write neatly. Draw 2 lines. No need to mention any dates and all. You have to write topic of the lesson, the number of the lesson. Okay. Then, how we are going to start first? D words, meanings, 1 mark part, 2 mark, then 3 mark, at last only 5 mark. After completion of 5 mark, don't paste a map, just you fold the map and keep it in that concern same lesson. எந்த லெசனுக்கான மேப் நீங்கள் வைக்கிறீங்களோ அதில் யூஸ் பென்சில் டு மார்க். I used to see many people are writing pen. Okay, don't use while you are using map, while you are marking the places, you have to take pencil and write. Use pencil to write the places and mark the places. Okay, keep the map safely. Then, thank you children. Let us see in the next class.